Assalamu alaikum guys, welcome back to Civil Engineers YouTube channel with the new video. Guys, today I am on construction site and I will show you in this important video 4 big mistakes and common mistakes in this plinth beam. Okay, so guys, you should avoid these mistakes which I am telling you in this video, because these are common mistakes in every construction site I can see, because these are common, so you should avoid this. So how you can avoid? So I will tell you some information related from IS 456 2000. Some mistakes are present in this beam. Okay, so I will tell you from IS 456 2000. So let's start guys. If the video is helpful for you, so don't forget to like this video and subscribe the channel with press bell icon if you are new. So guys, you can see in IS 456 2000 we read that the bottom steel bars in plinth beam should not be less than 12 millimeter. You can see this is a dia of steel bar at the bottom for plinth beam. Okay, you can see. So here total numbers of steel bars used 6. At the bottom there are 2 numbers, okay, which dia is 10 millimeter, and IS 456 2000 said don't use less than 12 millimeter dia of steel bar in plinth beam. Okay, so this is 10 millimeter, so this is a big mistake and common mistake, so you should avoid. Don't use less than 12 millimeter dia of steel bar, but this is just 10 millimeter. Let me focus this. Okay, and also at the top they used 10 millimeter dia of steel bar. Look at this. Okay, so this is the first mistake. Now the second mistake, that is for spacing for strips. Okay, you can see IS 456 2000 said that don't use the lapping, the distance between 2 stirrups should not be more than, you can see. Okay, so here is about 13 inches. You can see. You can see this is 1 feet and 13 inches. You can see. So this is the second big mistake. So this spacing is 13 inches, so this is wrong. Okay, now guys, I will also show you the other mistake. You can see this is the giant column and beam. Okay, so this is column and this is beam. There isn't any development length, so they didn't use any development length for this. So this is the third mistake. You can see, because this is insufficient, so they should use here development length. Okay, because development length transfer or it make the bond between concrete and steel, or it make bond between column and plinth beam. Okay, so this is the third mistake. Now you can see guys, the fourth mistake, let me show you also. Guys, you can see this is strip dia. Okay, this is the stirrup dia, but we said the stirrup dia should not be less than, from IS 456 2000 the dia of the stirrup should not be less than 6 millimeter, but this is not 6 millimeter. Okay, it's less than 6 millimeter. Okay, 6 millimeter is minimum, so we should use more than 6 millimeter for stirrup. Okay, dia for stirrup, but it is also not 6 millimeter, but it's less than 6 millimeter. So these are some common mistakes. So you can also see binding wire binding, so it's wrong. So this is not a good binding. So guys, you should avoid these mistakes which I have discussed the front of you. For bottom bars, dia of bottom bar should not be less than 12 millimeters. Okay, and top bar dia should not be less than 10 millimeter. Okay, so this is 10 millimeter, it's okay, but bottom bar is wrong. Now you can see its spacing, so it should not be less than, you can see. Okay, it's about 13 inches, but it should not be more than 12 inches. 12 inches become, okay guys, so this is a short video which I have discussed the front of you, how you can avoid these mistakes. So these are common and big mistakes on site, so you should avoid. So thanks for watching, see you in next video. Goodbye.